his craft. I mean, I didn't expect to be standing here 3 games away from a title in his rookie season, but, you know, I knew that he was going to maximize his talent.
You got any predictions for the rest of the series?
Look, I'm not going to make any guarantees. I don't want to get y'all in trouble, but I will predict that MP is going to be at his best when it matters most. I mean, this is a man who thrives in tough situations, in big moments, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Do you?
Wow. Austin, that really touched here.
Great. I gotta take a call. You guys keep going.
No, on that note, we'll end on that. MP, out. Good game, MP.
That looked good.
Good, MP.
Which part? Aliens? Biohacked weapons? Was the time travel?
No, that made perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister, like 25 years younger than him. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
I take pride in helping
It's a little weird. I still want to see it, though.
Yeah.
for everyone.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The 76ers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Mavericks. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward... Let's take a look at Dallas. So we know Game 1 didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. The only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Gafford into the center position. Embiid, the pass to MP. Maxey kicks to MP. George sets a screen for MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the 76ers. Outside, Davis. Over in the corner, Washington. And the three off target. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now that bucket.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Nick Nurse. He spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. You have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. And Washington is good for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
MP, that's for 2. Again, Philadelphia.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big hit.
Here's Washington. Davis has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now remember, AD only made 3 3-point shots in his first 3 seasons. Try and say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
This one for 3. MP again. MP's got 12.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And that one's good by Davis.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Maxey passes to MP. From outside the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Maxey. Then for the Mavericks, Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Thompson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And there's the bucket from MP.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Outside Irving. The 3 from Davis. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it wasn't in the cards.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 21 in the game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D just.
Outside Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Davis against MP. Takes the 3. The 76ers another 3.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Irving looking for an opening. Over McCain. Irving can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Loads it up for Davis. Embiid with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Embiid getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll return shortly. Sixers with some changes. MP comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kelly Oubre. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Max Christie. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Russell against Maxey. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this group executing a postseason story that's truly remarkable. 13 wins in a row. They've swept 3 teams and now have a 1-game advantage in the NBA Finals.
And they clearly have the momentum, right? And this is where you want to peak. When you go this long without losing, that builds even more confidence. And I'll tell you what, this game tonight is a critical one. If they win again and go up 2-0, they just might be paving their way to that Larry O'Brien trophy.
On the floor for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Russell is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Pass to Davis. Latrey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Just 5 on the clock. And a deep 3 from MP. The long distance 3 is buried. MP's got 33.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Here comes the Philadelphia 76ers,
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Oubre subbed in for Maxey. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Washington comes in for Davis. Max Christie, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And here's MP for 3. Mavericks trail by 18. Thompson for the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Stolen by Washington. Irving passes to Gafford. And he gets the bucket. Gafford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
MP outside. The 76ers with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving up top. McCain defending. And it's Irving missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, a large Game 1 deficit for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game. And that concludes.
Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Maxey. MP out there with Paul George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving from deep three-point land. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Gafford finds Irving. Back to Gafford. Shot clock at 5. Washington, that's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. MB is number 1. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Inside, here's Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Maxey passes to MP. Back to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Irving kicks to Washington. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Pass to Grimes. A 3 from MP. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 41.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Gafford, bounce pass. Outside Irving. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Maxey.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And here is Irving. Davis with a screen on Maxey. Here's Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 5.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Davis with the bucket.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. MP inside. Davis is on it. He gets that one. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Back to Irving. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Checked in for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Quentin Grimes. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Aji Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. And of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Lively the pass to Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You never want to foul Russell. He's pretty much automatic at the line.
The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. And Drummond throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Russell passes to Marshall. Outside, Davis. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And both free throws good for MP. Here is Davis. He's got 15. With 4 seconds on the clock, and that one is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Max Christie out there with Russell. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And it's Davis missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And yet another basket.
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. On the wing, Davis. Back to Russell. And off the glass. That one's good. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Drummond with a screen on Davis. And here's MP for 3. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's Davis on the wing. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And MP throws it down.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Now, here is Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. To the inside. And the rejection by MP. The three. And another one.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Outside, Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here is Russell. He's tightly guarded. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Philadelphia. Some momentum with the 15-2 run underway. MP from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. On the wing, Christie. McCain defending. The call will be against PJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. MP against Davis. And Thompson kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over Edgecombe. Dallas no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And a wide open look for Irving. Dallas again missing. Here's Philadelphia. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. And Drummond kicks to MP. Fires the three. Hits it again. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one. But right now, an important win for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And a miss there on the triple. Dallas with the ball. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, and fantastic
You broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Wow, this feels good. Listen, Coach always says he makes us practice hard so that we got plenty in the tank when it counts. If they told us, hey, play another 48 right now, I promise you, I'd give them another 60-piece like it was warm-up.
You make it look easy. Well done tonight, MP.
Yeah, it was light work. Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. That concludes...
All right, here with special guest Deion Benjamin after MP and company secured their second win of the NBA Finals.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Deion, you got to tell us, man, you're an NBA skills trainer. You see anything in this series from a skills perspective that MP, might want to clean up?
Oh, lots. But I don't want to give the opposition any help, so I'm going to keep that to myself.
Come on, chill, bro.
All right. In all seriousness, the growth that MP has shown from high school to now is mind-boggling. I mean, y'all should see some of the tapes he sent me from his freshman year.
Wait, you saw those? I thought they got, lost in the rough.
Oh, they did at first. But until your parents sent me that tape for Burlington Prep, I was like, who is this kid? How come I never seen him before? So I started scrolling back through my DMs. I'm talking years back, just to see if I missed something. And there was a kid who kind of looked like you, but he was much shorter and had a hideous hitch in his jump shot.
Okay.
Man, I had to do a double take. I couldn't think it was the same player.
I just needed a little guidance.
I'll say. But that just goes to show you. You never know what the future holds. And you could never count out a dude like MP, someone who wants to smoke. There's tons of players with natural ability who shy away from the big moment. Not MP. He wants all that smoke. That's why we standing here today.
Yes, sir. Hey, MP, out.
Oh.
Appreciate it, Zan. We good?
Absolutely.
It's going in.
MP.